Dragon Master's Fortress of the Stone Dragon by Tracy West. Chapter 1. The Wizard Sisters. "We must be ready to fight," said Mina, the Dragon Master from the far north. The 8-year-old girl paced back and forth. She wore thick fur boots and had an axe tucked into her belt. Drake, Bo, Rory, and Anna, the Dragon Masters of Bracken, were gathered around Mina. So was Echo, a dragon mage. Griffith, the royal wizard, was there too. Mina had come a long way with Frost, her ice dragon. She had a message from her wizard Hulda.
"Mina, what is Hulda's message?"
Griffith asked. "The trouble started when Drake and Rory released those wizards caught in a time spell," Mina began.
"Lucas and the Time Dragon helped us break the spell,"
Drake interrupted.
"And Griffith was there too."
Mildred, an evil wizard, had trapped his enemies in time. Some of the trapped wizards were good and some were bad, but now they were all free. One of those wizards was Hulda's sister Astrid. "She is very dangerous," Mina warned. "Let Hulda tell you herself." She turned to her pale blue dragon, Frost. "Magic ice mirror." Frost opened his mouth, and a sheet of ice formed. It hung in the air. The face of a woman with fair blonde hair appeared in the ice. "Griffith, Dragon Masters, I need your help," Hulda said. "But first, let me tell you about my sister." Hulda's face disappeared. A new face appeared, the face of Astrid. She looked like Hulda, but she had red hair. "Astrid and I come from a long line of wizards," Hulda said. We both gained magic powers when we were children. Astrid always tried to impress our parents by doing better magic than I could." Rory interrupted. "That sounds like me and my sisters. We always race each other to see who is the fastest." A picture of a castle high on a hill appeared in the ice mirror. Hulda continued her story. "We both went to school in Beleriand at the castle of the wizards. When we left, we went to the far northlands. I went to serve King Lars and Queen Sigrid. Astrid went to serve King Alvin. King Alvin's face appeared in the ice mirror. One summer, the crops in King Alvin's kingdom began to die," Hulda said. "Astrid used magic to save them, but King Alvin took all the credit." "That's not fair," Rory said. Hulda nodded. This made Astrid very angry. I understood how she felt, but Astrid took it too far. Astrid appeared in the ice mirror. She walked through a swirling cloud. Her eyes flashed with anger. Astrid cast a spell on King Alvin. Donkey ears sprouted from his head, Hulda said. "King Alvin was so angry, he asked me to undo the spell. And of course I did." Then she banished Astrid. "He kicked her out of the kingdom?" Rory asked. "Yes," Hulda said. "She begged the people of her kingdom to help her, but nobody did. I said she could live with me, but she refused. She was angry with me for helping King Alvin." "Where did Astrid go?" Anna asked. "She roamed the world, studying on her own," Hulda replied. "Then one day Astrid came to me. She had learned dark, terrible magic." Drake held his breath.
"What did Astrid do next?"
Bo asked. Hulda answered him. "She put all of King Alvin's kingdom under a sleeping spell."
Chapter 2. A Dark Plan.
Anna gasped. "What an awful thing for Astrid to do. Is everyone in King Alvin's kingdom still asleep?" "No," Mina replied. but it took 17 wizards to undo Astrid's powerful spell.
The picture in the ice mirror changed again. Astrid walked through the rainstorm. Red magic followed from her fingertips.
My sister told me that she wanted to become a great wizard of dark magic, Hoda said. The best in the world. She planned to steal magic secrets. She asked me to join her, but I refused. That was the last I heard of her. She must have battled Mildred, and he trapped her in his time spell, Drake said. Hoda's face returned to the ice mirror. I have been tracking my sister in my gazing bowl since she has been free, she explained. Astrid has traveled the world collecting items that are very hard to find. I fear she is preparing to cast a very dangerous dark spell.
5 rare items appeared in the ice mirror. Griffin named them. One mandrake root, he said. A spring of black mistlet. The trail of a ghost raven. A branch from a shadow bush. The teeth of the spirit bear.
I am not sure what spell she is working on, Hoda said. Griffith, do you know?
I do not, Griffith answered, but Diana the head wizard might.
I must stay here in the far northlands, Hoda explained. Once Astrid has what she needs, I worry she may come back here. She might try to cast another spell on King Albin's kingdom. I need to protect it.
Mina stepped forward.
Then I will go see Diana, she said.
Griffin nodded. Good idea. Drake can go with you.
Thank you all, Hoda said.
Yellow sparks shot from her fingertips, and the ice mirror disappeared. Both turned to Griffith. Should we go with Drake and Mina? Griffith shook his head. I need you, Rory and Anna, to stay here with me and Aiko, he said. There are many evil wizards on the loose behind Astrid. We must be ready in case any of them start causing trouble. The wizard turned and began to walk quickly. Follow me, everyone. They followed Griffith to his workshop. Scribbled on a piece of paper. Mina, take this list of spell ingredients to Diana at the castle of the wizards. He instructed, handing it to her. Drake get Worm to transport you there right away. Griffith gave Drake a small mirror. Is this a magic mirror? Like the one you gave me when I went to Naga's temple? Drake asked. Yes, the wizard replied. Use it to report to me after you talk to Diana. Got it, Drake said, and he tucked the mirror into his belt. Good luck.
Good luck, Drake and Mina, and hurry, Anna said.
Yes, Bo added. Find out what Astrid is planning so we can stop her.
Chapter 3. The Castle of the Wizards. Drake and Mina rushed out of Griffith's workshop. Jake patted his earth dragon Worm.
Worm, can you please transport us to
Beleriand? Jake asked. Jake wore a green dragon stone around his neck. It started to glow. He heard Worm's voice inside his head.
Yes, the dragon replied.
Jake nodded to Mina.
Do you remember how this works?
I touched Frost with one hand and Worm with the other, Mina said, placing one hand on each dragon. Then whoosh, we're gone.
Right, Drake said. Worm, take us to the castle of the wizards.
Green light flashed. Jake's stomach flip-flopped. The light faded, then appeared at the gates of the castle. The wizard guard frowned. Halt, she cried. There are no dragons allowed inside the castle. If you do not let us in, we will storm your castle, Mina said. She put her hand on her axe handle. It's okay, Mina. Worm and Frost can stay here, Jake said. He turned to the guard. We will leave our dragon outside, but Mina and I need to see the head wizard right away. We're here on important wizard business for Griffith of the Greenfield. Very well, the guard said. She opened the gate. You will find her at the end of the hallway. Jake and Mina dashed into the castle. They quickly reached the door to the head wizard's workshop. The door magically swung open. A wizard with white hair and a wrinkled face smiled at them. Drake, Mina, come in, Diana called out. The Dragon Master entered the room.
Diana, Drake cried. It's so good to see you. We need your help.
Mina passed her the piece of paper with the spell ingredients written on it. The head wizard looked at the list. She frowned. These are the ingredients for the very dark spell, she said. I hope Griffith isn't making this. No, Astrid the wizard had collected these items, Mina said. I knew Astrid, Diana said. There is no dark magic that she would not try.
Do you know what kind of spell these ingredients are for?
Jake asked. Diana looked worried. Yes, these items are only ever mixed together in one thing, a full life spell. It is used to bring to life things that are not alive, like rocks or wood or bones. Jake shivered.
That sounds creepy.
Yes, Diana agreed. I fear that Astrid may be planning something terrible.
Chapter 4. Diana's Gazing. We must stop Astrid from casting the false light spell, Mina cried. Diana walked over to her gazing well.
Let's see where Astrid is right now, she said.
Magic followed from her fingers. The ball glowed with silver light. A picture appeared inside it. Drake saw Astrid riding a horse across a desert.
Those are the red sands of Navid, and that is Mount Ruby behind her. But what is she doing there?
Diana asked. Then she frowned.
Unless what? Mina asked. Unless she is heading to the fortress of the Stone Dragon, Diana said.
Why would she go there? Drake asked.
That fortress is the most magical place in Navid,
Diana said.
It looks like she is about 2 days away.
Drake remembered the mirror in his belt. He looked into the mirror. Griffith, he asked. The wizard's face appeared. Drake, what have you found out? I'll let Diana explain, Drake said. And he handed the mirror to the head wizard. Diana told Griffith what they had learned. Griffith frowned. A false light spell, he said. Is there any magic powerful enough to undo it?
I don't think so, Diana said. I will have my top wizard work on it. The spell takes very long to create, so we will have time.
I'll see what I can learn from my books, Griffith said. In the meantime, Drake and Mina go to the fortress. Warn the Dragon Masters that Astrid is on her way. Then the magic mirror went dark.
Let's go,
Mina said, and then she yawned. That made Drake yawn too. Diana looked out the window. A bright moon hung in the sky.
There is a time for you and your dragon to rest and eat, Diana said. Warren can transport you to the fortress in the morning. You will still be at least one day ahead of Astrid.
Sleep would be nice, Drake said.
I do not need rest, Mina said, but she yawned again. She didn't argue when Diana led them to the guest quarters. The wizards fed Worm and Frost. They brought Drake and Mina soup and bread. The Dragon Masters and their dragon got a good night's sleep.
Diana met them at the dragon's stable in the morning. My wizards and I will join you soon, but first we need to find magic strong enough to fight Astrid, she told Drake and Mina.
If Astrid gets there before we do, hide. Do not approach her on your own. She is dangerous. I am from the land of the far north, Mina said. We do not hide. Be careful, Mina, Diana said, and safe travels to you all.
Diana waved as Worm transported Drake, Mina, and Frost to the fortress of the Stone Dragon in Navid. When they got there, Drake felt the heat from the desert sand through his shoes. He squinted and looked up at the sturdy fortress. He
counted 8 tall towers joined by high stone walls.
A voice rang out from the nearest tower. Who goes there?